going on, Panda nerds? Today we're going to be doing the who should get a rework tier list. That's right, we're going to figure out who exactly should be changed. I wasn't recording.
The whole time?
Yeah. The whole time. I didn't even do the intro.
Oh, Lucas. Like I don't know. Like I've been playing against Lucas for the last like 6 years since Smash 4.
I mean, he was in Brawl.
I don't know. I guess we're focused on Ultimate. He just seems like there's stuff missing in his kit. Sometimes the combos just are weirdly don't work. It's ugly. I think they need to rework him, make him like a little bit more cool, I think, because I feel like he should be a cooler Ness, in my opinion.
I think Ness is pretty cool.
I feel like they kind of just threw PKE stuff together and gave it to Lucas. It's like Mario and Luigi. Like Luigi, everybody likes Luigi more, right?
How did we not put Luigi?
Oh yeah,
I'm swapping one. Isabel, you're fine. I'm putting Luigi. Jesus. Okay, sorry. Continue.
Get rid of my ice climbers and put Mennonite.
We're the fucking worst, by the way. Subscribe to watch the train wreck.
I was thinking of ladders. I was like,
yeah.
He's cringe, and I feel like his kit doesn't like flow crazy well together, and or you have to do very intricate things to make it work. You know, dumb it down a little bit and make it a little bit cooler. You know.
Okay.
I think the character's already pretty dumbed down, but I agree that most of his kit's not fluid.
But a character that does flow together very well is Luigi. You know what? You can have up B, you can have down B with Luigi. His normals are absurd. I hope you edgeguard him, but haha, actually you might not be able to because of misfire.
It's a funny little party game. You might not be able to edgeguard him, hee hee.
Yeah, actually I lied, rework everything.
The whole damn thing?
It's silly. The characters that do the best versus him are the characters that don't fight him.
Yeah, and at that point, no one's having fun.
Yeah. I don't know why they, like Smash 4, I don't know why they made him the zero to death character.
Random.
Why did they give Luigi that?
He's got build-up air combos, dude. He could just, click A on any direction and probably combos eventually into a kill move.
Oh, like fair nair, up air, back air. It's like, why did that do 75 in 2 seconds?
Yeah, and then you get down throw cyclone.
Yeah.
Punch.
Whatever. Yeah. Love you, elegant, but silly character.
I think my issue with Toon Link, they have 3 links, and they all share a majority of moves. I think Toon Link deserves the most to be, unique out of the links. He has, from his games, he's got, the most unique kits. He has, different items. He's got, I don't know, just different everything. He's the most different Link, and somehow he still plays, almost identical to the other ones.
But bad.
It's mostly an aesthetic thing. Yeah, he's just bad, too, because they just gave him, the same frame data with just knockback values. And Young Link has way better specials, Link has way better normals. So he just sits in this ugly middle ground where he's not that good.
So which do you think, is it a rework everything?
I think so, yeah. I think I would just give him a whole new kit to keep him more true to his game, his playstyle.
I feel like he should have kind of what Terry has with the spot dodge attack. He should have a roll attack. That's a major part of how you fight in Wind Waker as far as I remember.
That's true. The roll click A.
Yeah, exactly. I think he could have had a more interesting up B too, because he could have used the Wind Waker. Link could have done it too with Rivali's Gale, but they just were what if spinny sword move.
Yeah, you could do the Wind Waker into the Deku Leaf. You could use the Skull Hammer and some of his attacks. You could utilize more of his kit with him, and they just didn't really bother.
I feel like they were Link, we can add one Breath of the Wild thing in terms of bomb, and then he doesn't have a hook shot. And then for Toon Link, they were that's fine, even though he was supposed to be a replacement for Young Link in Brawl, and then they were but Young Link's also back. So they're both
so
there.
Both here.
Yeah, exactly. That makes sense.
Yeah, they just gave Young Link Fire Arrow, and they told Toon Link to eat beans or something, dude.
You know, I'm looking at this list, and I'm I feel like we're about to put all these characters and start over and rework everything.
I'm not.
Because that's where I'm about to put Banjo. Banjo, I don't know. They really took Banjo in a direction that was just
I think his specials are the issue.
I think his normals are really cool, up air, down tilt, and air.
Yeah, the normals are pretty fine. It's the specials, how they designed it. They could have made him get different eggs You know, get him a blue egg, the bomb egg, fire egg, the ice egg. You know, rotate between them.
Especially because
you know,
he's DLC, he can have all those fancy things. Like that's not, you know, he's not base game.
The whole Wonder Ring, they got rid of that.
The way I look at it is like they did exactly what they did with like a lot of the fighter passes, where like they kept the characters really true to like their games, and like it created like some really interesting movesets. It created some really broken movesets, but with Banjo, by keeping him true to his game, they made him beyond cringe
and slow.
It's slow and like annoying. The worst part is he also just sucks.
Yeah, he's also not that good. Yeah, like at least make him good and boring.
Like Min Min or something. Ridley. Honestly, his specials are fine. I'd love if his up B could do multiple angles, but I've accepted that.
I personally don't really have like any strong opinions of Ridley. I think he's just could have been cooler.
Like all the villains are cool except for Ridley. Like Bowser has some cool stuff. Ganon has some cool stuff. Like they're at least like menacing. Kazuya, if you consider him a bad guy. Ridley's just like deedly spinny doo.
Yeah, he's not intimidating at all. He's kind of goofy looking actually. I don't know. He's not intimidating though. They could have made it way more intimidating.
Olimar, bro. I got a bone to pick with Olimar, dude. I hate Olimar in my life. I don't even know what to rework, dude. Get that character out of the damn game. That's what I would rework him into like melee or something. That's it. Just get him out of ultimate. They can deal with that.
I think the most frustrating thing about Olimar is the Pikmin latching to different parts of your body.
Dude, I think the Pikmin latching on him is stupid.
It's so dumb.
I don't care where it is. Like, dude's barely playing the game. He's just throwing things at me. Yo, come at me. Like, at least zone me. You are just throwing.
You take so much damage.
Yeah.
And he's short. He has whistle.
It's just so much that like annoy me about the character. Obviously, the side B. Once you get in, like he can scrap. He got moves to scrap.
His jab's good.
Yeah. His jab's good. Like blue, he's got a kill throw. I'm okay with like the up B mechanic and the way it works, and that's about it. Like,
why'd they make his moves, his aerial sword moves in this game? They weren't like that in Smash 4.
I don't know.
It's so annoying.
Back air purple Pikmin. Oh, boom!
It's really strong.
There's meat on it.
Mm-hmm. Meat Knight.
Meat Knight. Ew.
Meat Knight. I liked Brawl Meta Knight. I liked his kit. Minus like Tornado maybe and up B. But I liked his normals. I liked how those normals worked.
He played neutral.
I like this. Yeah, he played neutral. I wish they went back to that. I don't know why they went to this. Oh, let's make it so he only has to do two things in neutral: dash attack or dash grab.
Mm-hmm.
That'll make it fun. No, just give back his old kit. It was fine. Like, or his old normals at least.
I think the unfortunate thing about Meta Knight is like if they designed him like they did in Brawl outside of the broken parts, he would still be bad in my opinion because
but
like he would have to just only be playing
cringe.
neutral. Yeah, that's fair. It's just a mini game. It's like Luigi except with less because he's worse.
Yeah.
And he might not kill you. You never really know.
Yeah. It might drop out. Who knows? Sonic. Specials. This kind of sucks that they use two of his special moves for different of the same looking spin move. This dude has so many special moves in all of his different games that they could have used, and they were just like, what if spin fast and also spin fast? Like, I think his normals are fine. I actually like his combo routes and stuff like that. It's just then it's sandwiched with side B and down B, and also neutral B is obnoxious.
And the concept of like turns, I think Sonic really like does that. Like I'm like fighting games, I think, you know, they say it's your turn or whatever. Like Sonic will spin dash and it's his turn, and then he'll spin dash your shield, and you're like, okay, that's annoying. And then he jumps, and you're like, okay, now I have to be worried about like, you know, homing attack. It's still his turn, you know, at that point where like that's not usually a thing.
Yeah.
And like the current meta, because normally people hit your shield and you're like, okay, what's next? Like you have options and like stuff, but like
at the very least, people have like my turn. Like they have two, and then that one, if you guess correctly, you punish them or something.
Yeah, but usually like if you choose to do nothing, like you'll get punished. Whereas like with Sonic, you have to like be on the back foot on your turn. You know?
Yeah.
I can explain that better, but I think
I understand.
It's annoying because like he's forcing so many guesses, like in such quick succession between like, am I going to spin dash? Okay, I did spin dash. Now what? Like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, of course, because he's super fast and because his moves work the way they do, there's a constant threat of timeout. So you get hit a single time your first stock and you go, God damn it.
Yep, deep breath.
Like immediately.
For a long one.
Yeah, exactly.
I think like Steve maybe, but like.
Steve at least tries to eventually hit you or minecart you or use his resources. Sonic has no resources. He can just do everything over and over again.
Sonic's just one side of the stage to the other, jumping around.
He plays like a smiley
Yeah,
face.
it's just, yeah.
That's all it is.
Sonic Speed.
Lucario.
The whole damn thing, dude. I think I've talked about this before. I think Aura is a funny mechanic. I think it's actually hilarious.
Yeah,
I think Aura
I would
is one
agree.
of the funniest things in the game. And I don't get to use it because he dies at like 80. In reality, I think Aura is like a bad mechanic. Like I think comeback mechanics that are built in as their only thing that this character is good for is stupid.
Because it just makes the character bad otherwise.
Right.
Yeah.
And like he lives in a meta where like things do roughly 60 to 80. So you'll have Aura after one combo, which is cool. But like then they just fished for like stomp knee, down air up smash, just like some corny thing that kills you and you don't get to have your funny little Aura cheese factor. And the other end of that, if you do cheese them, the other person's not happy. And if you don't get to play with Aura, you're not happy. You know, it's
Yeah.
like
No
it's another
one's
one
happy.
of those. Yeah, another one of those things where it's just like I think it's just poorly designed.
Is
Like,
this mechanic in the game in Pokemon where like does he have like some kind of ability where
No idea.
he does more damage when he's
don't
low
know.
in health?
I was told no.
So they were just like, hey, let's just add some new thing to him. Yeah,
He's been cheesy in
like
every game too. Like he was bad in Brawl, but he was still cheesy. In Smash 4, he was stupid.
his kit, I kind of like his kit. And I like the fact that he's a charge shot character. I love charge shot characters, but I don't like the way he works where I have to get high in percentage. But yeah, I tried him a couple times. When I got the high percentage, it was like, you know, whatever. But like I rarely ever did because I would get gimped or cheese at like 90.
You don't get the full
So I
aura.
got like a glimpse, yeah. So it just felt pointless.
Honorable mention, and I think you'd all agree, is Kazuya.
I think Kazuya's
Surprised he
funny.
didn't make this list now that I'm looking at.
I think
it.
Kazuya's
Kazuya-
funny, so I'm fine with it.
I think Kazuya's funny too, and then I played against Kazuya and it wasn't that funny anymore.
I don't mind Kazooie.
Alright, bro.
I don't mind because I use, you know what characters I use.
Yeah,
You
you
play
play characters that
Robot
do fine.
Kazuya.
I mean, so do I. But yes, that way. So he has his own tier. And with that, that's the super correct list of who we need to rework. If you have any other suggestions, let us know down in the comments. And while you're done, don't forget to subscribe. This was a fun time. We'll see you all next time.
Bye bye.